Gypsy Rose Blanchard is almost 34 years old. Her having conversations with minors is completely inappropriate. There is absolutely no reason why Gypsy should be talking to anyone under the age of 20 years old, especially not on the internet. I just saw a girl. She stated in the video that she was 16 and that Gypsy reached out to her because of a video that this little girl made. That is the definition of grooming. Specifically, what Google says grooming is in a very serious or concerning context. Grooming refers to intentional behaviors used to manipulate and control a child. The abuser builds a trusting relationship, often through gifts, attention, and shared secrets to gain the child's trust and compliance. This can occur online or in person. The ultimate goal is to gain access to the child or obtain actual material. Now, I don't know if that's what Gypsy's goal is or not, but her talking to minors and trying to relate to them on a personal level through shared trauma or the idea of shared trauma is in fact grooming. Yes, her comments are posted publicly, but we don't know what she has reached out to this girl through the DMs and said to her through the DMs. We also don't know if this is the only girl that she has reached out to through comments, through videos, through DMs, whatever have you. I had already made a complaint about Gypsy to the FBI Cyber Crimes Unit, and I am going to send them another one with this new evidence. We know that Gypsy is not all mentally there in her head, and her reaching out to minors just proves that she is trying to gain access to the youth in order to do something. I don't know what that something is, but it's clear that she is not able to relate or make friends with anyone her own fucking age and is using social media as a way to find people, especially children under the age of 18, who have experienced some sort of trauma so that she is able to relate to them on some level in order to build a relationship with that person. It is inappropriate. You do not have to be 18 to have an account on TikTok. You can be any age, but that girl specifically said she was 16 years old. And we know that Gypsy was on OME TV and she was talking to children as young as 12 and 13, because I looked at those girls' photos and I looked at their accounts and they're like in middle school. Unless Gypsy is at a school as a public speaker, there is no reason why she should be talking to minors. It is inappropriate. Unless they are your own kid, there is absolutely no reason why you should be communicating with a minor. Not at 34 years old. This is absolutely predatory behavior, and I have said this on numerous occasions before. Gypsy Rose is liking posts, sharing posts, and connecting with minors. Kids who are still trying to form their identities, still learning how to recognize manipulation, and who clearly do not know how to recognize manipulation. This is not harmless fangirl behavior. This is a grown-ass adult with a violent criminal history, intentionally blurring boundaries online. This shit has me so mad. These minors are idolizing her, saying that they want to do exactly what she did, and that people who hate on Gypsy Rose because they clearly have never had an emotionally abusive parent. And I'm here to say that I have gone through emotional abuse, physical abuse, psychological abuse, financial abuse, domestic violence. I have been through every single violent relationship that you can possibly have, emotional, verbal, all of the things. And none of those abusers ever ended up unalived. They think that she's misunderstood. And when she reaches out to them, they're not seeing the red flag. They're seeing someone who is validating their emotional trauma. And Gypsy, she knows this. She knows the power that she holds with this parasocial relationship that she has with these people online. Like I said, this is grooming adjacent behavior. It's not about the age gap in friendships, even though I think that that's fucking wrong. I would never, as a 40-year-old woman, have a 16-year-old friend. Like, that's just, we have nothing in common. This is about power dynamics and trauma bonding and targeting people who are too young to understand that they are being emotionally manipulated. And this isn't about accountability. It's about influence without ethics or morals, things that Gypsy both lack. And when people speak up about it, like me and others, we're accused of bullying. And this idea, oh, she was abused, has become some sort of shield to protect her from taking accountability for her actions today. Minors do not belong in this mess. They do not belong in conversation with Gypsy Rose. And if Gypsy Rose cared about protecting young people, she'd stay the fuck away from them. Gypsy Rose has been using her platform to build relationships with minors. And this needs to be called out more. If you have seen this behavior, please call it out. Please comment. Please like, share, and follow. This is not just a bad look. It's predatory. If you agree, make sure that you're following me, make sure that you're sharing the content, and make sure that you're calling out this behavior. We need to keep Gypsy Rose away from our children. And if you've seen her talking to minors, get in touch with the FBI Cybercrimes Unit and send them the information. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.